So my guest this morning is someone who I am so glad that we finally got back on the breakfast show, because the last time we spoke to him was probably at least 3 years ago. It's the one and only king of Senti-music. It's PropheC.
What's up, Harpz? How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
It's so good to have you back on the show, man. It's been ages. How are you?
I'm good. Just kind of jet-lagged right now, but I'm still good.
Does that take a bit of adjustment every time you come over here? Because Canada's like, what, 6.5?
Yeah, it's like
or maybe longer.
7-8 hours behind.
Yeah. So hopefully you're not going to fall asleep on us right now.
Yeah, I hope so too.
That's the main thing. All right, well, let's start off with the most exciting thing that's happening over the next couple of days. You are doing your very first UK tour. Are you excited?
I'm super excited, yeah. It's been obviously a long time. Like, it's been about 1.5 years, and things got delayed, and, you know, then I sat at home for about a year.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting to come back.
Even though, like, you know, the past year or so, should I say 2 years, the world has changed a lot with the pandemic and stuff. You've still been very busy in the studio. You've still been making bangers. You've been putting the music out. But do you feel like it affected your work in any way, or did you kind of just get on with it?
No, I felt like I was overthinking a lot. Like I wasn't getting much music done. I was just like, you know, making ideas and then kind of moving on. And, you know, it wasn't consistent. But I think now we're kind of back into it. Things are back open. So hopefully release a bit more consistently too. I'm
glad that you kept us going in this pandemic, because I think this is the one thing everyone was worried about. Like, you know, is music going to stop? But music kept us going, man. And
100%.
You play a big part in that, because you didn't stop, you know?
Thank you so much.
And it was exciting every time you put something out, just like you did literally not even that long ago, a couple of days ago, dropped a new track before your tour. 100%. The absolute banger.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now let's talk a little bit about the fact that you are the king of Senti-music. I think you are anyway, because you write so passionately that we can hear we can feel, should I say, every emotion that you're singing about. When you're writing this stuff, or when you're putting this music together in the studio, are you talking about personal experiences?
I think sometimes, sometimes, and then sometimes it's just like a feeling. I just really like making that type of music.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, just the way I am, I'm very like quiet, reserved. So people might think that it's a lot truer than it is, or that I don't smile too much. So like I'm always just sad inside, but that's not the case.
You're not always ducky, are you? Inside?
No. I mean, in real life, I'm a completely different person.
I think that's what we all wanted to know. The reason behind your music, is it because
don't be too concerned. I've seen like a lot of the tweets, and it's like no need for that much concern.
That's true. No, you're right. I hear you on that. Now, you know, you take a lot of inspiration from your dad as well. I'm sure I've read this somewhere. Like, he's into music too, right?
100%, yeah.
And he's actually got vocals on one of your tracks, I believe.
Yeah.
On Reason.
Yeah.
Knew it. I'm just making a point there that I knew this. Tell me a little bit about this then. Did your influence for music, or your inspiration for music, come from your dad? Yeah,
especially like Senti-music came from my dad. Because when we were young, that's basically all he would listen to, would be like Savar Koti or Durga Rangila, or, you know, rest in peace, Sardul Sikandar ji. And so I was at one point like, Dad, are you and Mom okay? Because like this is just sad every time. And he's like, I just love this music.
Yeah.
So he passed it on to me. And then I started making music. And then, it was about 2 years ago that I got him in the studio.
Isn't it funny how, like, you know, all sorts of different genres obviously bring out a different emotion in you. But when it comes to like Duki songs or Senti songs, people really do like it. You know, it becomes a track that you want to listen to on repeat. You want to hear it again and again because you've missed a lyric, or there's a part in the song that relates to you. It just hits differently, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, even when I'm making it, I feel like when I make a Senti song or like a romantic song, like I just feel it more. And then sometimes like now what I'm going through is like, you know, we're making a bit, you know, there's like commercial tracks coming out. But like for me, I always like to have that Senti kind of sound. And
you're the best at it. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Now, you know, you mentioned the late Sardul Sikandar as well, which, you know, you had, you got to make a track with him, and that was probably his final vocals, I think, that he recorded.
Yeah.
And, you know, that in itself is part of a legacy, I think, for you. You know, it's something that you're going to remember for a long time.
We're super fortunate. Obviously, just, you know, the way it happened. And I have to give a big shout out to his son, Alap, who I talk to all the time, and he's, you know, he's such a huge fan as well. And he's an amazing vocalist himself. So he kind of put that together, and then for Sardul, it was great because You know, he listened to my whole catalog. He gave me pointers. He gave me like, I was able to connect with him. So it was just such an amazing thing that we were able to do this track before he passed. And honestly, it's just one of the most probably amazing points of my career to work with. And again,
another beautiful song as well. It's so beautiful from start to finish. But what I really admire about your work, PropheC, is that you are so for collaborations. You are happy to work with other people. You don't get to see that a lot in this industry sometimes. You know, some people don't want to have other people jumping on their tracks.
Of course.
You've worked with huge names like, you know, Senti-music. You've worked with even the likes of Ezu now. Do you have a dream collaboration? Is there still someone on your wish list that you would love to work with?
I think since I started, a lot of my inspiration was like A.R. Rahman or like the Bollywoods. So I think that is still up there. Like that's still the one collab that I think it would be great for me. And obviously, I've been looking forward to it like my whole life.
This is one thing that I definitely want to speak to you about, because I don't know if you know this, but you know, the Bollywood actor Harpz Kaur actually posted quite recently a screenshot of music that he's been listening to recently. And it was Mani Sandhu and Tegi Panu's Schedule. I also know that, you know, a lot of actors in Bollywood, like, you know, AP Dillon and Gurinder Gill, because we've spotted Ranveer Singh at the concerts. So they are into this music scene.
100%.
I personally think your music can cross over so easily into the films, especially like the scenarios that they have going on in Bollywood stories anyway. Your tracks are perfect. So is it something you want to make?
Yeah, I mean,
happen?
We have a lot of, you know, even Arjun Kapoor posted like To the Stars, and, you know, Virat Kohli posted Solace and stuff. So I think we're getting there, and I'm sure something's going to work out. There are a few things on the table right now that I can't talk about, but I think...
Can we not even get a little exclusive?
Honestly, if I knew if it was
half an exclusive,
if I knew anything, I would 100% share it on this show.
So I can't have any clues on not even 2-3 words.
Even I don't know. So once it's confirmed, then
it's all right. I know you can't. I'm just trying. I'm pulling your leg.
Thank you.
PropheC, I have to say it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the Breakfast Show.
Likewise.
I know it's been a while. We've had you on like 3.5 years later.
100%.
All the best with the UK tour.
Thank you so much, and look forward to you hosting. So thank you again.
Thank you very much. Is there anything that you'd like to tell our listeners before you go?
Just thank you guys so much. Thank you to the BBC. I think it's been over like 10 years when I was in high school that I was first on this network, and you guys have been supporting ever since. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much, man. It's PropheC!
If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to keep up to date. For more great audio and video from the BBC, listen on Sounds or watch on iPlayer.